Alright, hello and welcome back again, friends and fans. Raptor here. We are going to battle at tchan this time, but we have no real reinforcements or anything to do so with. So what we can do is we're going to go back to this battle here and just take a look at what the enemy has. They still have their tank regiment with them, and they haven't even used all of their tanks. In that previous Pyongyang battle, by the way, it still would have been hard as hell to win. We would have been exhausted at that point in points. So a very easy win though over the enemy on that last round, and good thing we attacked earlier. They still have 35 of their 125 points left. So what we're going to do is we're going to retreat, and we're going to move over to. Apparently, I can't select exactly where we're moving to. I would have actually liked to move to that other sector, but we are going to retreat to save some of those vehicles, and we are going to flank them as soon as possible. With that area at left of Pyongyang, the Songchang capture. Back to the Americans we go again, as we have the American tanks with us as well. There's tank destroyers against us, and the 12th Guard tanks now pushing in smirches against us as well. Let's go ahead and show the map. Looks like they brought up a lot of fun. We can actually try to get behind them at Chongjing now that they've pushed up, and we have the added help of the Anzacs, which is really good. Nothing we can call over for support here, so we're going to go ahead and get right into that battle, and we'll launch that battle and hold in the defensive position. We've got a lot of tanks against us, and we've also got a lot of aircraft with us as well. Hopefully we can destroy some of these, where are they? The Bucks and Pyongyays and stuff. So let's get right into it. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend. Follow us, twitch.tv/RapPack. Trying to wrap this up. But again, you know, there's just a lot of crap going on where, you know, the enemy should start with less than, equal to or less than 965. But you're basically going to see every unit ever created on the battlefield for them come out, which is like complete BS. But we've got most of the map under our control, which is great. And so we're going to bring up, we're going to play a lot of our units in a defensive stance. Two of these units are going to roll to the left. Our Humvee's going to, actually we're going to probably be best to use a command vehicle, command tank, and try to hold some of these areas. John Chin, or I'm sorry, John Shan, and Charlie as well going to have to be captured, and we will hold the rest of these areas with our typical defense of QD90s, or no, SMAs. We're down severely in those units. I thought we had more than those, didn't we? I thought we did. Anyway, these troops will be able to defend like no other, and we will have a recon vehicle out as well to help support. We will have our scout out, and we should be good. Oh, we actually have an extra Humvee here as well. And we'll capture Tanjan with that, or Tanchan. All right, let's go. I'm really eager to get started, as you can kind of tell. So our arrows are out on both sides of this area here. Echo could be open to enemy fire, but or the area on top of that will be open to enemy fire at Janchan, but we want them to come right at us. We have an income total of 15. And we've got some aircraft we'll need to use as well. Additionally, as thinking of the mega map, we will have some extra great aircraft to call out against Pyongyang and other areas like that, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem dealing with that. And I'm kind of glad we did the interesting test against, you know, the computer threw 4,000 points of units at us and held with like 300 against our attempt to try to dislodge them, which is sad and frightening at the same time. We're going to call out some Harriers, Prowlers, just to see if we can get rid of some AA. And we'll have a Tomcat or a, yeah, probably a Tomcat ready to rock as soon as the enemy aircraft is spotted. Great thing about a Prowler is you can kind of keep it back and wait for the enemy to come up at you. But I'm not sure if they're going to play defensively for a while, and then you'll see somewhere around 16 minutes every, or maybe less than 15 minutes every tank invented come down the road. And that's just per usual. That's just the way they are. Both me and the enemy are at 4,000 points. Prowler's basically done now, and he's going to fly over the enemy, so that's destroyed. And there you go. So a complete miss there. We're going to try that again this time. Conqueror's unit moving up. That's good. They can be easily taken out. by the units we have here. We're going to call up Marines. BMPT coming up. And it looks like an enemy command as well. Tunguska's. Hello, beautiful. Alright, his daddy's been fugged. Alright, we've got Conquerors on the way. We lost a couple of Humvees, no big deal. And BMPTs are going to die here in just a moment. Oh, BMP 1K, nice. We'll get some cheaper Chinese transports up as well. BMPTs are dying. We'll get the Marines on the line. And we'll get some recon up as well. This is how we're going to hold this. That is just this. That is a probing attack right there. Wow, point blank, and that BMPT was able to take out a damn Chumat. Chumat, bro? Oh, we're going to need 3 of these. We are going to have to make sure the enemy can't flank around, so we'll call out arrows to different sectors, and hopefully they can hold no problem. We've got enemy units spotted here. Romulan Cloak engaged, even with the recon there. Nice, 130 points. That's got to be a command there. BU firing, Romulan Cloak. We're going to engage that. They're going to come down the road. We can try to hit them with the big Harrier now. We're going to let them come around the other side. Alright, Scout is going to spot them. They're going for the fob, full push mode engaged. Alright, Harrier, you're done. Fob has taken some damage there, but so has the T-72s. Pretty even match here between the T-60s and T-72s. Alright, we're got a 700 point advantage over the enemy. That's pretty big for a tank battle like this. This is what it's going to come down to mostly. They're now moking our position. I'm going to head back to the fob and repair. And have that scout just pop out just a little bit. Okay, this sector here is pretty secure. Cobra moving its way up to the top. Prowlers are gonna check the area for any sort of AA again. Prowlers working in groups of 2 is good. One can detect and miss, as it's known to do, and then the other one can actually try to hit it. We're gonna have these Prowlers just kind of go across the middle of the field. We know there's a lot of AA here, but we need to isolate it and eliminate it one by one rather than flying into a group of 3 or 4 of them, though it's tempting, and we've all done it before. Shitstorm coming up to try to destroy our tanks. We do have helicopters. Super Cobra's coming up for that.
Where do you need us, sir?
And these arrows are going to get shot at in just a second. We're going to have to back off. Hatfield. James Hatfield. Stromby's favorite Scandinavian. Yes, famous scientist. Famous for discovering rock, apparently. I don't know. What bands you guys like? Let me know. Tell me. I need to know. Buck M1 here about to be destroyed by a Prowler. An interesting flank there, by the way. That was it turned out to be really good what we just did, getting the enemy to divide its fire like that. And enemy command destroyed. 130 points down as soon as they... There we are. Missile, thank you. 16 ATGMs on these Super Cobras, really going to be effective against enemy armor. They haven't brought out the best of their best quite yet. Still waiting to see that. We have about the half the income the enemy usually does, especially those Chinese, right? Oh man. But these eras are really what we should have been using the other time. But man, those Abrams were legendary at the start. I mean, the legend's not dead or anything, but I mean, man, that was amazing. We haven't been able to use the Nor Force yet. Super Cobra's in a defensive area posture now above the eras. Tanshan shouldn't be attacked at all. They could definitely flank, but they normally don't. If anything, we're going to just see scouts around the corners or around the edges. Chongjing. We should actually, should just artillery the hell out of that area now. Glad we put our fob up here too. These eras are in a very important crossroads. Bravo would have been a much better area for our tanks to hold in the previous battle, but now they're really holding in a... I mean, we're really holding the map here quite nicely. Chongjing is going to have to... They're going to have to come out of their hiding spot if they want to bro down. All right, we can try to cut off the enemy air force now. We're going to need some more points to do that. We may as well wait for just a little bit. The goal now is to bomb Chongjing into submission and then flank them with tanks from all sides and then use the Super Cobras as support. And hopefully we were able to get the enemy air force riled up and shoot down some of their aircraft as well with our aircraft. Most importantly, the Tomcat and or the, let's see what has the best missile. Looks like the AV-8C Harrier has a 50% accuracy with it. Ooh, hold on a second. Something's about to shoot. Oh, damn. Super Cobra hit. It only marked one, though. Did you see that?
Where do you need us, sir?
That's a shame. We do have 2 Super Cobras left, though. And the reason I use the Super Cobra, by the way, is to deter enemy aircraft, and that TOW-2 is very effective. But now, if that's the way they want to play, that's it. They're done. Buck M1A hole. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to shoot it where a possible command could be. And those are in a great position to deal with those units. We're going to set out the Prowlers again. Set up the Harriers. And what the hell is this? Enemy tanks sitting up there. I wonder what kind. Well, let's send up those Sea Harriers to investigate, or those regular Harriers to investigate. Alright, Prowlers are detecting more AA. Arrows detecting some transports and an enemy command. And we're just going to go ahead and do a little bit of guessing here. Shaturm's trying to destroy our tanks. I think it may have actually gotten one. No, actually, that other tank was destroyed from before. Alright, Harrier 2 is down. I don't know what the hell from. I guess the enemy just kind of decided that it would go down. Another silly loss. But there goes all of our bombing run. Nothing really there, it seems. Moments like this are difficult. When the enemy's trapped in a corner like that, they seem to become much more effective. Same with us, of course. But now, look at how they had all their forces outside the city waiting to strike as soon as we would attack, and we just did. Conquerors there. Ooh, killing the recon there. Now, oh, you know what? The Pyongyang 2 must have killed that.
Ready to go.
Enemy command will flee. That's got to be it right there. We'll just drive into the center of town and kill everything that moves. BMPTs. Wow, a couple of direct hits on those. Very good survivability on those units. And unfortunately losing that set of Harriers. But that's what it'll be for a while now, is a loss of really good units. Here comes their BVs and such.
Sky is ours.
If we can actually destroy that, that would be much better, huh?
On my way to coordinates. Out.
Alright, fire and forget missile. Come on now. Alright, BV taking some good damage. And Romulan cloak engaged. We did kill a command though, which brings us to a total victory, and the 2nd Security Regiment dealt with. And a lot of those enemy commands also dealt with. Or that enemy infantry's gone, enemy command's gone. That's good. The U.S. Air Force gives you one of its most precious assets, a squadron from the 37th Fighter Wing. That's to say 2 veteran F-117s from the Gulf War. Use them well. You also have a squadron of F-15s at your disposal for air superiority. Message received. Very good. Well, the tables seem to be turning on Kim now completely, as now we have an advantage of much more advanced units and much more points to spend to get them. So let's go ahead and start getting some more units out that we're going to need, starting with the Canadians and British. So let's get them up. We need them up here right away. That's been our plan for quite a long time, so obviously we need them to move up. Alright, we did not take any losses from our other aircraft, the French aircraft that we brought up in previous turns, or in a previous episode. As for aircraft here, we should be good for most things. Not even a loss, it seems. So we will definitely bring them into Pyongyang now. And the Chinese apparently are getting more fierce, but they can F off. See, if we could have chose where I see, these 2 areas don't connect. It's only Sonchan. So at least at Tchan, the door is open and they can bring in some more very, very elite tanks, which is very unfortunate. But we can lock down most of Pyongyang and have a good flanking position going on. It looks like they want to fight us again at Kilju, so whatever. We're going to replenish the AV-8Cs and then get our Harrier 2s back and send all of our aircraft right back up again to tell them to F off. And we're going to crush that final unit and or make him retreat, which will be good. And we can go right back into that battle again. Alright, so we've got the Brits here. We're not going to use them at Pyongyang. I want to save them, and these units will need an extra turn to not panic anymore. So we'll get them in position as well. Let's see, we will need some extra units though to fight what's coming at us. And it would be nice. It's basically all going to be worthless at this point other than Air Force. So at this point, U.S. Air Force, we can get some Nighthawks, which will be shot down immediately. If what are they anyway? Can we tell what they are? We can't even tell what skill they are. Depending on their skill, that's what would matter to me the most. At Pyongyang, I don't know if there was any. Oh, there is wow, quite a lot of AA actually. Pongay 2x5 Shilkas as well. There's going to be no seed aircraft that we can use, and the strike squadron from the RAAF. Though we do have our heavy tanks that have arrived now at Pyongyang, we do have our K1A1s plus 12 of K1. Oh, so we have got 24. So this is gonna all be funny for you. All right, this is gonna be great. All right, so we've got our air defense unit that can refit. Let's actually refit everything for the Germans and British here and everyone else while we get them ready to go into battle. We're going to need to make absolutely sure that they're ready to go. This helicopter can go in. This artillery's good to go. Or is it, what is this? Oh yes, it is the artillery. Let's see, the air defense company. Let's go ahead and get all these units in. The tanks can refit. These tanks can refit as well. So we're going to make sure everything from the Germans and British are ready to go. And then they're going right in. As for the French, they're going to have to hold back and possibly go back to Seoul in order to fully get repaired and ready to rock. And they will be the final. They will be the. They'll put the final plug in the enemy. Oh, look at that! We can use our helicopters after refitting. That's awesome. Because they have such mobility, they can refit and move into the sector. Alright, unfortunately no units from here can move back yet. We need to calm them down a little bit. But we can definitely make do with what we've got here. Okay, so let's see, what do we got here? Shimano Hose 6 Zil cargoes in 1992. Why the hell didn't they just retreat? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and, let's see, let's do Kilju again, and then that'll be the end of this. I'm hoping the enemy will just retreat. They've got really nothing left, and actually we have Zhangchang and they have Echo. They're going to have to, like, run. No way. No way, they really want to fight. They're going to have to just surrender at the start. There's no way. Alright, well, alright. If that's the way you want to do it. Alright, so they do have access to Air Force, but they can't use it because they don't have a capture zone. So let's just go ahead and steamroll them with arrows. And we're going to play this a little bit more professionally than it actually looks. We're going to put a few units up on the ridge to get a height advantage, and then we're going in with these arrows. And actually, we should probably get rid of these three and just bring up some helicopter support. Oh. Alright, we'll use these two veterans. Okay, let the battle begin. So there's everything they got down there. Helicopters have the advantage. I think that was one command unit. Tanks are on the run. That's got to be a command there out in front. Command tank possibly. Yes, Shimano Hose. They got a lot of command armor. Alright, let's find them. They're running. God damn, those Zil cargo trucks are hauling ass. I've never seen those things drive faster. That's awesome. Alright, they're going to go to Pyongyang to try to do what they do best. Call out everything they've got. That Shimano Ho CV is heading faster than our helicopters. No. I hope that's what he's targeting. Okay, he hit it.
Where do you need us, sir?
That's the end of the battle. I don't know why the hell he did that. Why not just retreat? Anyway, the 11th Tank Regiment is done. There's going to be no more T-90Ss, no more T-72s, none of that. So that is done. Only thing surviving then is the 4 Su-27s. That's it. The door to Pyongyang is now open. The Brits and the Canadians can come on in with their air forces. The Bucks are panicked. A lot of this stuff is panicked. It's going to be a multiple turn battle to the death. But I think we're going to win this one, and we don't even have to worry about the Kuznetsov. In fact, here's their Red Banner Marine Regiment that we're supposed to be fearing, and I don't know where they're going to land. Tanshan, I haven't actually worried about it because they're going to have to get to if they want to actually flank down here at Busan, we have Naval Sector Hotel where we can just call out some more reinforcements, I think, and or just send this ship over. What are they going to do? If they move that direction, I'll call it out. I'm not worried about it at all. Okay, let's give you guys a bonus episode. Pyongyang it is then. Oh, I knew you were just waiting for it. I know. Strike Squadron. Best thing against that's going to be the German AA, though it's not arrived yet. So, we actually can control X-Ray, Sanchan, and Ongjing. And actually, we have them cornered at Tchan. Fantastic. We've got 24, 32. Jesus. Oh my God. All right, look at these aircraft though. Look at that 20. 27. Oh yeah. If we can get kills on those, that's where it's going to be. All right, let's do it. Let's get it done. Damn it. Let's get in there and get it done. Pyongyang, we're adding extra security to. By the way, there's so many units here to deal with the rest of what the Chinese are trying to bring from the north, and it looks like the forces that they were trying to use to get Kim out also, I think, were destroyed as well. Did we read that message previously? I swear it said something. I know we blew up the helicopters they indicated, so I think there may have been a message for it. But alright, Tchan. So what do we got for the best of the best? Alright, we've got some elite K1s. We've got 6 veterans, 8 hardened. We're going to definitely want heavy firepower. We're going to want to block him, though, with these. So X-Ray is the perfect place to intercept him at Juliet. So let's go ahead and bring out K1s. A lot of them. And we're going to want these RCs as well for the lighter stuff. And then pips up. And also a couple of couple of those. Alright, now everything else can go towards holding with aircraft. We're going to have to hold some sectors. I'm not Ongjing. We're going to go ahead and abandon that. No points, no need. Sanchan's where it's at now. We're going to go ahead and put that helicopter there and this French command vehicle, the P4PC. And we're going to put some added security up here as well. And we'll let Kim come at us if he wants. Perfect, 85 points. No, we don't want to. Let's put an elite one up here. And if he tries to sneak by, we'll get him. Alright, here we come, Kim. We've got an income of 24 points, and we are tied with 4,000 to 4,000. Apparently they have huge morale, even though... Man, I hate that. That is so infuriating when you kill everything except for one guy, and we have to restart the battle all over again. No biggie, though. It was interesting to see the enemy hold so heavily at Juliet, and that's a real classic ALB or European escalation defense, just holding the top of a sector before artillerying at the enemy. The defenders are extremely effective. K263s are going the wrong way, baby. I'm going to lose 2 of those. K1s are ready to rock. Iglos are up. French are doing what they do best. Hauling ass around the flank. They're going to get behind them and kill them. Chimanahos are opening fire, but they're just too fast. And this will give the South Koreans time to engage those tanks for them. We're going to stop and help out. Bigger guns, a lot more to fire. Alright, we're going to go on a seed run. And we're going to push in with more tanks as well. Alright, Sea Harriers, come on in. Chimanahos. This is good. AMXs have really pissed them off. Sea Harrier was killed. We're going to go ahead and pull out then. Must have been Igla or something. Lucky shot, that's all. Lucky shot. Now they may try to get around us. And with that fire we just saw, we're going to go ahead and try to make sure they... the fire meaning oh wow. Very affordable French recon. Yeah, so they're going to try to get around. Look at that. See, there you go. Oh, very nice command unit you have here, that kind of thing. Oh, they drove by and didn't even see it. You got to be kidding me. Alright, they just called out 1 million more units by capturing that for a split second. And we're just going to try to push into tchan and finish them. K1s are having a good day. They are finally able to have the advantage on the field with their armor. Previous fighters are real heroes for their actions, by the way, of holding South Korea. In some cases to the last man. Bong Chosu trying to get up with the 83mm. Let's go ahead and stop that right now. And they're done. 1992, you can go to hell, whatever year that is. Enjoy that. K1s are coming up. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit tchan with the K1s, and then the aircraft will come in. I'm not sure. There's got to be enemy recon somewhere, and this is the perfect time to send out cannons. We'll just have those come out individually. BTR spotted. That was that was definitely a tank. Alright, more enemy armor. Shilkas. K1s are arriving from the back. AMXs are blocking, K1s are killing. Man, the Korean-French pact here is just amazing. Wee to the kimchi, baby. Alright, what do we got firing here? Hopefully not AA of any type. Oh, look at this. K1s are coming up. Left, right, and center. Let's bomb them to hell. Trouble with the computer is it knows when to keep its ass on the move sometimes. Cannons are down, as well as that recon, so that's a shame. But I just want to make absolutely sure they don't get away with their with the command and prolong this battle any further. Oh, we got some Zills. And there's the command. It must have been on the move the whole time. If that command stops at all, then they capture that zone. So that is the end of the Battle of Pyongyang, and after all that, a final total victory. Security regiment destroyed, and unfortunately not a full encirclement, so they get to escape towards the north. But losing all their aircraft, fuck yo daddy, we have Pyongyang. This is a terrible blow to the regime. From now on, everything will depend on the reactions of the Chinese and Russians. Holding Qingdao and Chongqing will be the best way to make them accept our conditions for an armistice. Okay, fantastic. And back to Qingdao, I really don't think these enemy troops are going to try to come back. They definitely could to recapture it, but I doubt that's going to happen. So that is the end of this turn. We can't move anymore. We can't do anything on this side, so we do need to refit, and it's going to be a tough battle on that right side, but it comes down to America. Heck yeah. All right. So anyway, that is it for this episode. Pyongyang is finally ours. Again, it would have been nice to have a full encirclement, but you know, I would have rather pulled out with those units and saved them against that Chinese onslaught. And now we can team up with the Germans and everyone else and hold Pyongyang, and we will have a big happy blue family. Blue abadi abadai by Eiffel 65. All right, I will see you guys next time. Password PimPanStrong. Thank you so much for supporting me with all those likes and great comments and subscriptions. And I will see you guys next time. Passwords PimPanStrong, Cornucopia Pain? Yeah, okay. All right, good. Just reminding you. Bye.